Hi, my name is Kamaya, and the name of my dance move is called the Broken Tree. I named it the Broken Tree because it's like in the yoga pose, but it's broken. So yeah. This is my dance move. I call it the Broken Tree because I feel like it just breaks, you know? The movements I'm using for my dance move are abduction, extension, and flexion. I am using abduction by moving my hands up and moving them away from the midline of my body. I'm using extension by kicking my leg forward, and I'm using flexion by bending my knee. I'm using my hip joints and my knee joints for this. To break it all the way down is abduction, extension, flexion. The three muscles I'm using in my dance move is the rectus femoris, my deltoid, and the vastus lateralis. For the movements on all three of my muscles, to start off on the rectus femoris, I use that to bring my leg up into the flexion position. My deltoid is how I use abduction, by going like this, using my shoulder muscle. The three muscles I'm using is the rectus femoris, which is located right here, the vastus lateralis, which is located right here, and my deltoid, which is located here. The rectus femoris is called the rectus femoris because the rectus is basically a vertical line, and the femoris is the name of the bone, which is the femur. The deltoid is called the deltoid because it's in a shape. It's like in a triangular shape. And the vastus lateralis, I feel like that's why it's called that, because it is lateral to the body. The origin is the end of the muscle attached to a stabilized bone. The insertion is the movable bone muscle that is attached to the bone landmark as well. And lastly, the action is the body movement that the muscles cause when they are contracting. For the one muscle that I'm going to describe the origin, action, and insertion of is the rectus femoris. The rectus femoris originates in the anterior inferior iliac spine, and I can show you where that is. It is inserted on the patella, and the action is flex the thigh at hip joint and extend the leg at knee joint. For the origin, which is on the iliac crest, it would be located on your hip right here, but since it is anterior inferior, it would be around here. The insertion is the patella, which is our knee, and that is where it connects to the bone, but it is also moved.